Look, you go and zoom in, and it turns to that.
Yep.
You're right, it is weird.
Yeah. Okay, let the record show we took no action in executive session. And, but I do believe we have a couple of items to add to the agenda.
Wait.
Oh, wait, oh, yeah. Yeah, I forgot.
Motion to come out.
Motion by Mr. Morrow, second by Mr. Cross, come out of executive session. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Ayes have it. Okay. Now we have a couple of items to add.
Okay.
Chair, add the item to approve the quote of TCS Ware for surveillance equipment. And the total amount of the quote is $77,600. Authorize the purchasing clerk to accept the quote and PO.
All right, we got a motion to add this.
Add it to the agenda.
Motion by Mr. Morrow to add that item to the agenda.
Second.
Second by Mr. Cross. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Ayes
Make a
have it.
motion to approve it.
Motion by Mr. Morrow to approve. Second by Mr. Cross. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Ayes have it. All right, next.
Add the AMR.
Yeah.
Authority for the board attorney too.
Yeah, how do you want that to read?
Yeah, it would, we're gonna add the item of authorizing board attorney to communicate with AMR under the existing contract, to put them on notice that the contract has been reviewed and that the board is determined to go out for RFP on ambulance service in the county.
I'll make that.
Motion by Mr. Cross.
Second.
Second by Mr. Morrow. Any discussion? All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Ayes have it. All right.
That was to add it.
Oh, yeah.
Same motion. Or the
Motion by Mr. Cross to approve.
Second.
Second by Mr. Morrow. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
All right.
I only have one quick thing, and it doesn't require a motion. I just need to ask y'all real quick. Last year at the livestock facility, we gave a church for a youth activity a no charge on it. There was nothing else going on at the time. Right now, there is a show coming up. They wanted the time the Saturday before, but there's the possibility of those people coming in, they're allowed to set up.
We now have a committee for that. It's called Mr. Morrison and Mr. Gaines.
Then I defer to
Okay,
them.
so what do you want to know? I'll answer it.
Well, if it works out that the people are not gonna come in and set
Yeah,
up,
no sense of humor.
that it will not conflict, the church wants it, are we gonna do
Okay,
the no
that
charge?
went too long.
Because that is not within our fee schedule.
Well, I hate to start that because then the next church is going to want it at no
Now,
charge.
That's the problem, but they were given it last year. And through
What?
We've had
whoever
increased
on board,
popularity, right?
they-
Increased activity is the reason why
Huh?
we're having problems today.
Do what?
I mean, people want to rent it, actually.
Well, we
Get
just
some-
Oh,
had-
we've increased a bunch,
That's what I'm
yeah.
talking about. I
Yeah.
mean,
We just had a guy that had 12 shows booked that dumped them just this past week because of lack of,
Participation.
lack of maintenance on the grounds. And I think it was more of a personality issue probably.
Really?
That's the guy from down in Florence.
I got inmates up there, I mean, now they're doing.
That- I just read-
I
I
have
just
too.
read where Brian, they were there Monday and said how much better since, they'd got the tractor fixed and
Yeah.
that Brian and them had
Hey,
done.
that's the guy from down, I think it's down toward Florence.
I don't know if he's not from Meridian. I don't know. I don't know him. I mean, there's about a dozen texts to me.
Well, I think between y'all two, you can
concerning
handle it.
this.
So,
I'm really for not, I mean, we either gotta say, all churches can have it free,
Or
and then you
all of
get into any time,
yeah.
or none of them, at any time can have
I
it
just
free.
said none of them.
So,
Yeah.
I would like to
Laura,
not make the
they cut
motion
off.
for second, and I'd like
They
for Bob
gotta
to
pay.
make it.
I don't think we have to make a motion.
No, okay.
Yeah, okay. They'll have to pay.
Anything else?
Sheriff's got one.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I just wanna bring you to, I gave each one of you a letter, I guess we'll
Right.
go ahead, I wasn't gonna say much about it, but, apparently there's some confusion between the city of Brandon.
Does this need to be, could this be something to have litigation?
Well, we're not going back in the executive session.
No, I'm just saying, does he need to bring it up now, though?
Are you turn the recorder on?
Craig,
Are we gonna adjourn the?
does he need to bring this up?
I think it could be litigation, yeah, I think I could end up being taken to court over this, but the state law's pretty clear on.
Should he bring this up now?
Yep.
Open?
In my opinion, it's pretty open and
Okay.
obvious.
All right.
Brandon's
Go
got a
ahead.
Stated position, sheriff has got. a
Go ahead. I
position
just
he's
want
gonna
you
put.
to
Yeah,
get set.
I had a visit from the mayor, he came by and, I had the port classroom two modular buildings. He, more or less told me he didn't want up there, I had to get a variance from the city, and said, well, you know, no matter, I don't have to, as respectful as I could. Then I got a letter from the building department at Brandon, and what I give you this copy of my
I read it.
response to the building department. The state law is clear that I'm over the courthouse, the jail, and, as long as it's clean and comfortable, it really doesn't matter what it looks like. Y'all know me, I'm not gonna put, something gaudy and
Right.
bad looking right up beside the street, but, I just want to make y'all aware of what's going on.
The life issue isn't the new building, it's the existing building, right?
This is my temporary housing until we can do the addition.
But the reason why-
About the permit, I don't have to get a permit from Brandon on,
Well, maybe that's, me back up a second, that may be why.
The life issue is our existing trustee facility is, not very safe.
Well, yeah, and I think
Clean
that-
and comfortable. I could build a wooden shack back there as long as it's clean and comfortable.
No, he had asked earlier, what is the life safety issue
Oh,
here?
The
And,
old modular.
yeah.
I mean, but we're still addressing the life safety issues, obviously, in these portables too. We're just not trading liability issues for liability issues. I mean, that,
No, these are a lot newer and better safe than that is up there. I mean, when you have water running through life fixtures, and I don't have, if that place catches on fire up there, somebody comes from the jail all the way to the hill to unlock the door to let them out, you know.
Yeah, let me,
The cameras don't work up there anymore.
to add to what, I want to make sure that you guys, you'll have the benefit of reading this, but I want to clarify a point. I want to highlight something that's contained here. Number one, it occurred to me when this situation got kicked off last board meeting that the sheriff statutorily has responsibility over jails and courthouses. So I remembered that in my head. And the premises associated therewith. And there's a specific code section that addresses that statutory authority to the sheriff, which changed the dynamics. The sheriff came to you guys for one purpose and one purpose only, and that was for authority to move those units to his facility. He didn't ask you about locating, he didn't need to, because under his statutory authority, he was addressing the jail facility and the attendant property, and which is exactly in keeping with what the statute says. I went to the sheriff's attorney and said, this issue with Brandon appears to be an issue that's going to be involving the sheriff and the city. And less so this board, except by virtue of the folks know each other, and so phone calls have been made back and forth. What's important in the sheriff's letter is, by and through his attorney, I would assume that Mr. Lawrence was able to find this particular AG's opinion, and I want to point this out. It says, according to the Mississippi Attorney General, county property located inside the limits of an incorporated municipality is an enclave carved out of a municipality over which the municipality has no jurisdiction by ordinance or police power.
Hush.
So
So does that mean
That's an
we don't need one either?
that's an 84 AG opinion. I don't know which county it was addressed to, but it does in fact provide guidance to the sheriff and to his attorney.
Well, I need to
provides
shake 'em
guidance.
up with it.
What are the responsibilities of Brandon, if any, over this? Now, that's pretty clear. As you know, AG's opinions are not law. They are guidance, they are opinions. And they only apply, by the way, for the purposes of protecting against personal liability. They only apply to jurisdictions to whom they're addressed. But they are guidance. And so I would suggest to you that armed with that particular AG's opinion, I haven't researched this myself, but I assume that it's been researched by Mr. Lawrence, wouldn't be cited in this letter. And if that's the case, then the sheriff would be on solid ground to suggest he doesn't need some sort of permit.
Okay, I know that Richard researched, but I talked with the attorney, the opinions officer there said that the state statute is clear that I'm over the perimeter and everything like that, so there's really no need to even write an opinion, the state statute covers you. And furthermore, every judge I talked to, an attorney I talked to, I tried to get everybody's different opinion on the interpretation of this, and everybody agrees, man, I'm not trying to double weight around or do big, but really it doesn't involve the board, it doesn't involve anything, it's me statutorily doing my job, which is I'm trying to keep from overcrowding the jail to where it makes a safe, clean, comfortable environment for the inmates.
I have a question that has nothing to do with this, really. Are you done, Brian, as far as with that? Is the board at all sincere about trying to see if there's any economies of scale in the construction of those facilities at the same time? I don't want Ron to go out there and start, hammering out designs and costs if we're gonna kind of say, well.
No,
not
we're gonna do
really.
it. I just don't know if we need to do it together. If we can
No,
save money,
yeah.
I'm all for it, doing it
I
at the
just
same
don't-
time.
I mean, Brandon's did it with the fire departments, and it's hard to say for sure, but economies of scale have got to be there if you do two construction projects at the same time, so.
Well, I thought y'all might have saved money. Did you save money because the architect was the same on all three buildings?
No, he charged the same damn fee, but the GC charges more.
All right.
Yeah.
Well,
GC, we had one GC for all.
We're being
so
recorded
your
here.
savings came from just the construction.
That's that GC cost, administrative cost.
Well, if we can save, then I'm.
I mean,
You
we're
might,
talking
you might, 'cause the only,
$3
the
or $4
only,
million on a facility,
My
Only
only
thing I'm-
question is, what about the logistics of down in this area? Is that gonna be is that a problem with traffic and
we're just talking about
parking?
putting on north side of jail, aren't you?
I don't know. I don't know.
How they gonna
I'm talking
access
about
it
going
though?
straight out behind the jail, and I didn't realize we had so much land back there. Something I'd love for y'all, if we could down the road acquire those 2 more pieces of property back there. But, if y'all let me go ahead and use inmates, start cleaning up a section of it, and then we use some of the county to bring units of clerk, because there's going to be some.
well, you got,
But the only way to get access back there is to come right behind us.
Right behind the jail here, or down the service road right here.
That's what
Well,
I mean. Or
you
either
get
they
your-
gonna have to come out to 80, come out, and then come through our parking lot right on the end. Or either they going.
There's a
There you
half
go.
acre though on the North Street side over here where the trailer burn, was the mayor receptive to sharing title work with that?
Well,
We'll see.
the conversation was really cued
well,
on
if
this
you make
issue
another good
this year.
drug bust, you may just buy that additional property you need.
That's why they give no money.
Or you
Well,
can
it's a-
buy it through
it's a
something, buy
mess, I
something
can
else
tell
and
you
we'll buy
that,
it.
But I mean, we're talking about getting a little half acre there, not half acre, that's 2,500 square feet. But if you do that, that gives us road access at that point, doesn't that, Brian? If you get that little half acre where the trailer was?
I guess I'm not.
We
I
have
have
access
one
on the
road
other
there.
side.
Yeah, I was
Yeah, we
gonna use
have
that same
access.
road.
Yeah.
I just went to get a bus to look and see how we can cover that ditch up with it.
Oh, so we can get access from over
North
here.
Street, yeah.
Oh, that'd be better. That'd answer your question for logistics.
But I would like to throw this out to you, Brian, if we're gonna spend $20 million across the road, and I don't really want us to build a
17,
$3 million or $2 million sheet metal, storage shed right across the road from it either, I mean, so keep
can
that
get
in
it-
mind.
you can
if
get it
decide
colored.
to- Or
You
do
can get
one
that-
side brick.
We can put brick on it.
They-
Well, and I'll bring the plans, y'all, like I said, I'll work with y'all, just don't like, I'll work with y'all, but I just realized it's gonna be the cheapest possible thing I can do.
We use hardy
Just get
board.
This is non-violent misdemeanor inmates,
Right.
trustee.
Right.
Alright.
Well, the only thing I can see is just the congestion, if it's too congested, trying to do all that at one time, but I think we need to move on forward and see what
We
it'd be.
survived with 2 interstate construction projects at the same time, so close together. Let's go ahead and inconvenience some more, because I think the city's gonna be starting on Trickham Bridge Road down here in the next 6 months anyway, so what the heck?
What are they doing on Trickham Bridge?
They're gonna put new red lights and put a new turn lane in between Trickham Bridge and Lewis Wilson, and replace that
They're
bridge.
gonna put the bridge.
Oh, our $500,000.
Yeah,
$500,000. Yeah.
$500,000.
That's after we gave your 600,000, that deadbeat over in Pearl, wasn't it?
Oh, my word.
What are you talking about, deadbeats, man? There.
500,000.
Y'all rude.
That's a rough ball.
600.
What are we wanting for food with?
600,000, 580,
Yeah.
What are you
Oh,
talking
no, I
about?
didn't vote for that.
the bridge.
Oh, right
Y'all
here?
keep saying
It was-
500,000.
That was 80.
More than that.
It was
Yeah.
6 that we put in.
Highway 80.
No, it's
It
500,000.
was 5.
Yeah, it's
It
500,000.
was
What we voted on was 500,000.
5 on the box cover.
Right.
I would, for me,
was how
on the
we-
jail, on Brian's project,
That's what's in my notes
we-
for the building.
for a month, I've only been on here a month, and so is 3 of us, but, we've had people telling us what they want. There's one need, that's not one need, but one very bad need. And the whole time, we know that we're at nearly capacity over the jail, and Brian's never been jumping up and down or saying anything. So, I have to say that I lean toward deferring. If Brian says I would like to build the building sooner than later, then I would say let's try to work it sooner than
And
later.
That's something I want to make sure you understand, when I say we're capacity on the jail, like today, I may have 420 inmates over, I got 500 beds.
Yep.
But that's not my problem. My problem is I got too many females in there. I have to move some more females. I need some more female room. So to do that, I need to open up another dorm room. To open up another dorm room, I need to move some people downstairs. To move people downstairs, I need to move the kitchen trustees out to this new facility and my blue suit trustees for the safety issue up here. So, you know, 3 times this year we had to turn away, or last year we had to turn away females. We couldn't take any. So that's what the issue is. So I'm trying to stop it before it is a problem.
Well, and you know, and I can attest, they broke in my house, 3, so the females are criminals.
There you go, Laura. We got a new contestant.
It's not just males that do crime. I want to keep them in jail.
What are you up to?
Oh, this is an older computer. Mine didn't come out. Ain't that something? Y'all got new computers. I'm using the old one over
Four
here.
of them came in, and since you had one, we gave the other 4.
Yeah, yeah.
But
I
yours
see
is
that.
supposed to be
I think
here.
Rusty just don't like me.
No, it had nothing to do
If
with
if
that.
it means that much to you,
All right.
hey.
Lunchtime.
Motion to adjourn
No.
Yeah.
by Mr. Morrow,
I thought you made
Yep.
a
Second.
second by Mr. Morrison.
What? What do you?
Time is
What?
going too fast and furious. Can't we can add that to Mondays.
No, we needed to discuss it to see what.
What?
I got a letter from CMPDD on the workforce position that Walter Johnson held.
Walter
They want us
Red.
to make-
Oh, Walter Johnson, okay,
the
yeah.
one on
They want us to make an appointment. Would y'all be ready to do that
He
Monday?
never even-
Somebody on.
Which one do
was
y'all
that?
want to serve
That
on?
was the workforce board that he usually had to go to Weston to attend at the Towns buildings where they usually had it, but that was one where it was, you know.
I didn't know he ever went.
Oh, yeah.
Me either.
Yeah.
Well, Greg was on one too, wasn't he?
Who? No.
No.
I thought he was on some kind of port board.
You want these back?
I can put it on there for Monday if y'all.
y'all have a suggestion.
As long as I'm not volunteered, I don't care.
And did you want to do anything on the minority appointment?
Yeah, what about, what about?
Do you want to
I
bring that
want
up
to talk
Monday?
to him. I'm just not going to put somebody on this and keep voting for Jackson. I'm
Well,
sorry.
he only did that one time, but I mean, you definitely want to talk to him.
I was for replacing him.
You got
Actually, you and I talked about it when he did it, and I thought you were good with replacing him.
Well, I don't know who you're gonna place him with,
Okay, well, y'all.
I kinda like
ready
it.
to bring that one back.
All right.
but he needs to
So,
have
Joe,
come
you
to
don't want to be
Jesus
on the
meeting.
workforce?
Yeah, well, I'm not on that board anymore.
Daniel or
I'll call him.
Steve want to be on the workforce? Daniel or Steve? If Joe.
Put it on for Monday and they can decide.
As long as I'm not volunteered. I'm not gonna be here,
Can I make a
so.
motion?
Oh, you won't be here Monday? That's right. Well, okay, what can we,
Yeah.
never mind, we'll
I
talk,
think
guys. We'll
Laura,
talk later,
can
guys.
we put you on it?
No, remember, I only go on the council. I don't know who can go on it.
Oh, he says.
We'll find out.
All right.
Next
She
week,
wants
isn't
it
it?
back.
Janice be a
No.
good person for that board. Okay, can we adjourn now? All
Monday, go with
right, we have a motion and a second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Ayes have it. All
Who
right.
made the motion second?
These two.
I second it, I think.
Oh, look, y'all, do y'all oppose if we get this thing built out a little further?
Yeah.
I've got it.
How much
Got
money
it.
you talking
As
about?
long as you get